Alright, start here, but first, before we go too far out here, where is, yeah, I'm gonna go out here and show you what I was working on literally before we left. This was something I was working on at the same time as doing the cave house. Hold on a minute. For some reason I'm gonna get that back on, and I need to go. Oh, it's cold. This is something else I was working on. Besides the cartridges, I was working on out here, and I hadn't gotten very far. But I was in the middle of making another castle out here in front to cover this area to make it look like a something other than just a gate there. It was kind of a castle build right there. So that's as far as I got. Didn't get anything done. Alright, so here is the cave build. Now keep in mind, like I said, there is a lot of the fluorescence and a lot of the mods are no longer here. Alright, let's see. Let's make this daylight. So we have a little bit more light. That's the letter A, the upright A. Now, at some point I will be putting down my A that I made in Valguero on the beach. We have a picture of it, but I don't know if we ever get to go to that Valguero base, which I'm hoping he will let me see it. If we get to go to that Valguero base, then y'all will see it in person. But this is the upright one that I made. I had made a big, huge stand-up, or lay down one. And the lighting there was made with you colored the fire on torches. Alright. Now, at least this mod's still here. Shows all the galaxies and stuff. Let's go to walk. Now, actually, no, I think I'm going to stay on fly. Only because when I first came here, this is how I got all my chitin and everything. In fact, it's also where I spent a lot of time getting bugs and different things and arthropleuras and stuff, because I just would take turns going through here and picking up critters. Now I've just aggroed somebody. Alright, so let's not do that. Alright, but yeah, that's where they were. I was breeding here as well. I was actually working 2 or 3 bases at once. I was breeding Spinos and Theres, I believe. A couple crop plots until I'd made a greenhouse, which I had just made one. This was a little workroom area. Looks like stars all up inside of it. That was a generator. This is the house. Now, oh, some of the fluorescents are working. Okay, let's walk. Let's just walk. Okay, we're gonna walk. So some of the fluorescents are working. They were not working last time I looked, but I know this other area does not work. Okay, so this was you had the living room, and I was working on making a little terrarium type area. I had a couple artifacts there. Don't know where they went, but I did have some artifacts there. Down here, I was making a bar area down in here. Yep, another generator. I had an arthropleura in here. I had a lystro in here. This was the dining, I believe. We're not going to go through those doors right yet. This was the kitchen. as well grab a drink while I'm here. And fill up anything that might be... Well, I guess everything's fine. I'll just add a little drink. Now, up here was more or less where I kept all my... I think it was kind of like my closet. And then you could go around and you had my bedroom area on this side. Hey, focus. Focus. She can't see your prettiness. Hey. Hey. Anyway. Got Rex up there. Okay, I want to show you one of this. This one you can see. This one just kind of went to an area right here where you can look out. Bugs. And I would sit there and peg them or hit them from here and just then go about my business too. I just use a sniper and go out. Oh, it's all red. Wait a minute. Oh no, that was pink. Yeah, I would go through and go that way. Now this other set was just straight down right here. I did have a greenhouse started. I went over here. Right through here. This is kind of my neon galaxy type whatever. And I never put anything up there. I just barely started. But everything was kind of cool looking. At least I thought. Alright. I have no way of getting up there yet, so I have to go through this way. Alright, we're gonna go back through, and we're gonna go back. Back. That's pretty cool. And then, it doesn't work right now because there's no power. But this was my actual workspace. My real workspace. So I have all sorts of stuff in here. Or did I take them? I must have taken them. Either that or somebody been on here. Which I doubt it. Yeah, we had bees. Yeah, the bees are here. Okay, I had Octina, I had beauty eggs, Rex eggs, fertilizer, I had all sorts of stuff. In fact, we were on. What you gonna do, dude? There isn't nothing for you to do, is there?
Oh, I was having such a nice user-free dream.
He's been asleep for a long time.
No place left to put anything. Not that I'm complaining.
In fact, it was the center. We had done a contest on who could beat the boss first. I won 50,000 element. Well, nobody ever knew, as I do now. But I had elements still left. 2, 4, yeah, 11, 22,000. Plus I had element that I would carry around with me, but I still had 22,000 still sitting there. But yeah, this was the work area, the real work area. It was also the real breeding area. I had animals breeding. Back over here had spinos. I'm breeding spinos. These were the spinos that were breeding at the time. And he put those up. And then I had stuff here. He just made separate ones. I thought I saw some. Oh yeah. This is where the fairies were. The fairies were going in here. So he had to have made a separate guild for fairies. Or maybe not. Or maybe he didn't know about the fairies. Oh yeah. Also put things in here as well. Now this is what you're not going to be able to really see. Is because the mod that I paid for, and that most people have paid for, and then here's a grinder to grind up things. You cannot see everything I want that you had in here. A few things you can, but this mod had, it was crystal something or other, but it had all these different pretty pieces. I mean, like you were in aquariums. So I mean, like all these walls, I mean, some of them were like all in fire. Some of them were all in aquarium. I mean, this was a big maze, and there was just a lot of stuff. You can't see any. The walls were all really cool looking. The mod's gone. I don't even know where I'm at now. I'm already done messed it all up. Let's see, where am I going? Up, down, here, and around. Who knows? Boy, we messed that up, didn't we? Oh yeah, this was multi-layer. This is as bad as the maze that I made for the new Patreons, which I still have never shown anybody yet, but I just got it all figured out where y'all can see it here pretty soon. It's from last Christmas, but it was really cool. Actually, no, it was not Christmas. It was November. It was for the March anniversary. March 1 year. We had fireworks and everything else too. I don't even know which direction I am. Oh, well, there's a door, so let's just do it that way. There's a door. Now, the point of going through this, let's see, is from this side, the way you won was coming up here. This is literally where, hey, let me in. Let me in. I have to have this on in order to see. I want clothes, I want farm. So this was the way it came out at the very end. Now see, this mod's still here. And some of the fluorescence is still with it. All the real pretty crystal walls are not. See, that looks like it. No. Oh, wait a minute. Is that something to find? I probably already found it. Yeah. Go through here. You know, I kind of looked over in this direction at one point. I wonder if that was the same spot. And I was real close. The one I made, which you guys will see shortly, was more complex than this. It was different. Oh, wait a minute. Where's the critters? They might come after me. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Yeah, 'cause I'm on their side of the turf now. See, this door is open. What the heck? There was a door right there. Why is it not there? How did you... Yeah, I don't know. This was down into the ocean. We're not going to go very far and lose track of what we're doing. But yeah. Looks like I was going to build something else over in here, and I don't know what I was doing, but I was going to do something, looks like. I had all this. That was really cool inside there. It truly was. And we had all this, and then down yonder. No, my door was missing. Really weird. Okay, let's see. Where are we going now? Excuse me. That was the cave build. Cave home. I mean, Smiley's base. It should be where we wind up at, so let's wait. Alright, home 3, and then, what did I say? Pinky's base. Let's go home 3. Which I don't even know what the home 3 could have been. Home 3. Oh! It was something I was in the middle of building. Okay. I was making this, and I was making all the way around, up, down, around, and all the way to the top. That was another build I was in the middle of. If I remember correctly, there's a tic-tac-toe table. Aha. Right there. Smiley. That's right. That we would sit and play at. There's not a whole lot that had been made. Foundations alone take forever. This was one thing I was working on. Looks like a wraparound porch of some sort. Probably would have been a bedroom. Yeah, another thing I was in the middle of. Trust me, I was always in the middle of something. That was also back when we could all build a lot. Well, you can't do that anymore. Because everybody got one base and stuff now on Patreon. Alright, what was the other one? Pinky's something. And we're going to head back to Smiley's. And that's going to be the end. Pinky's base. So this is what, her third base? Oh, wait a minute. Did we? Yeah, we've been here. Yeah, we've been here. Oh, that's her harbor. Okay, yeah. So back to Smiley's. And I think that's going to be the end of this, and this will be part of another series that we end up going through and seeing. Oh, ready to teleport. Alright, at Smiley's, he's got his gazebo. backyard. This blueberry, or I think that's what I named it. Doesn't say on that one, but I'm pretty sure there's. Aha. Be still. Blueberry. I named that one. Alright, so he's in a danger area, kind of a high danger area, but he loves this spot because it's nice and flat and you can do a lot of things to it. So we got some tech over here. Looks like he's got himself his grinder set up over here. He's got towers set up for his turrets. There's another one. This is a breeding area. Check it out. A little gotcha breeding area. They're dropping down some owl pellets, and the gotchas are eating them and producing. Yeah. Got gotchas hanging out all over the place. So it's like a little breeding area. Very nice. He had some more towers. House. Is it a barn or is that a greenhouse? What is this? Trying to find out. Ah, battle rig garage. That's exactly what that is. Let's see what else we got out there. Generator. We've got some breeding or something going on here. Got pyromancy going on. With some flaming poo. Yeah, another area he was breeding. Let's see. Maybe this is the greenhouse. Nope. This is the greenhouse. That was the forge over there. There's the greenhouse. He's busy out there doing his thing. Greenhouse. Come out this way. Alright. We're gonna go to walk. We're gonna head into the house because this is where I've been laying down and just sleeping on the floor. Because all my houses were screwed up and couldn't sleep in the castle or you get rescued and your walls get taken down. Alright, so here we have his kitchen area. In fact, I can put this up now. His kitchen area. Dining, more kitchen. Resources, it looks like. He's got himself a cute little shine one. That's an S variant too. It's a pretty one. This door's open. I don't know. Oh, it's probably for the sir to come in and bring his stuff. He's got his trophies up here. Oh, is this the house? Yes, it is. This is the house where he made kind of like little air conditioning ducts up here. I thought it was pretty cool. This is his little trophy case for his artifacts. I don't know if he's got a piece of glass out like I do, but maybe. Aha. Yes, he does. Oh, in fact, he's got one out right there, too. Yeah. Just easier to go get in and get out. He's got all sorts of terminals for lots of breeding and things going on. This is upstairs. And he never sleeps in his bed or anything. Another bed there. got all this space for breeding and things, and he just never does anything. He's probably down here on the couch. Ooh, what's up here? Let's go look. Huh, up on the roof. Up on the roof, yeah. On the roof. Usually he's just on the couch. That scared me one day. It looks like a smiley. No, it's not a smiley. Where is he? He's just literally flopped. Who's that? Death? Drag body. Wait a minute. Drag body. Anything on his body? Oh, I had all that cake on me and everything. Dang, I had a lot of stuff on me. Oh well. Oh, he's got a Ferox here. Yeah, he's just flopped. Literally. Alright, so that's literally how I'm going to do it. Is I am going to flop. And I'm going to call it good. And we're done with this area. And you could put it away. I really think there was one more castle on this map, but it may have been on the center or someplace else where we were beforehand. But I really think there was one more castle. I almost want to go looking around. I don't know. It was somewhere. You would think that I would have it marked if I did have it marked somewhere. Let me look here. Another. No, okay, that's the aberration area. Bugders, Ab World. That's two areas to get into Ab. Underwater. Castle. I think that's what it says. Castle something. Castle. So what is that? 57, 29? Check these waypoints. Underwater, purple bubble. Mama's house. That Mama's house is my other Astraeos. Another ad. I don't know what this is. Castle I won, which is Death. Castle Halloween. So it was Castle Halloween. I have that marked because I want to try to get it. Next one. Grim Reaper Contest. Grim Reaper Contest. Oh, that was on the Astraeos. Curious about what that is. That might be something on the Astraeos too, so I'm not even going to mess with it. Yeah, that's going to be it, and I am just going to flop here, and we're going to be gone. There's Cyclops. His trophies. Alright, we'll catch you soon.